Stop assuming. Benefits of taking an anger management class. The old adage says, when you assume, you make a blank out of you and me. But although we know it's true, it's so easy to make assumptions about others. We can choose to assume that our spouse is cheating on us simply because they have a friend of the opposite sex. Or we can assume that someone thinks the worst about us just because they give us a look that we don't like. Have you ever had someone assume bad things about you? It can be quite challenging to have your character and your reputation questioned, or to be thought of as someone that you're really not. Assumptions can get you angry and unchecked. If you let your anger take control of you, perhaps you can even find yourself ending up with a court-appointed anger management class. So, how do you avoid the assumption trap? How do we get back to healthy expectations and assumptions of our friends, family members, and friends? There's a simple rule that you can follow. It's called filling the gap with trust. It says, when there's a gap between what I expect and what I experience, I'm gonna fill the gap with trust. The idea is that if someone lets you down or disappoints you, that you should assume the best of them instead of assuming the worst. For example, suppose you have a friend that comes late to a meeting with you. Instead of assuming that they don't care, assume the best about them. Assume that there must be a really good reason why they were late, and just go ahead and fill the gap with trust. The second part of the rule is that if you keep letting me down, I'm gonna come to you about it. So that means that instead of assuming, if you keep letting me down, I'm gonna come to you in a positive way and proactively express my frustrations to you. Is this possible? Can you learn how to fill the gap with trust? The answer is a resounding yes. To learn more about how to do this, visit us today at www.a1counseling.com to sign up for one of our incredible one-day intensive anger management class.
Created using Powtoon.